and having a pitch clock come in play is really hard to just adjust to on the fly. So, even my brother, I watched Justin pitch, and I think he struggled with the pitch clock a little bit. Yeah, I think he figured out pitching-wise. At the beginning of the year, we were talking one of the best three pitchers in baseball at the time. And then it kind of looked like, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster season for him on the mound. And it looked like, I don't know what it was mechanically, but it definitely looked like something mechanically was off because the stuff was still there, but we were seeing him more wild than we've seen him in the past. Walking guys, hitting batters, leaving pitches over the middle of the plate, giving up homers. And then he found it. And there were 2-3 starts in a row that were absolutely dominant. And then at the end of that run, he came out of the game in that last inning because of the fingernail issue, tried to start again recently, and it didn't end up going well because of that same injury, and he comes out of the game. So I think he figured it out mechanically. I think he's back pitching, and I think after the All-Star break, when he comes back, and he'll have from his last start to his next start, minimum, if he starts right after the All-Star break, he'll have 9-10 days. Hopefully things are back and his mechanics are where they had been for the last month or so, and he's going to be back to pitching dominant. Yeah, I truly think, I definitely think with Shohei, I think he took a little bit long. He was on the longer side originally of how long it took him to throw, and having a pitch clock come in play is really hard to just adjust to on the fly. So I think pitchers that are struggling with it are constantly trying to figure it out. And I don't know if this is what helped Shohei or if it was a problem for him, but I've definitely seen him do some things. He moved the pitch come here. Even my brother, I watched Justin pitch, and I think he struggled with the pitch clock a little bit. And this is just, I haven't talked to him about it. I watch him do these things, and I know he got to the point where he was taking a little bit longer to pitch. And he was also injured right at the end of spring training. So he didn't get to go through this in the regular season and was trying to figure it out on the fly. And I've seen him do things that he's tried to adjust to it. So I think as he's gotten more and more comfortable with it and found something that works for him, and this is talking about Shohei, as he's found something that works for him, he's gotten more comfortable, and that's allowed him to get back to just pitching and not worrying about the pitch clock. Yeah, it can't be an easy thing for a pitcher, especially one that's been used to pitching in the major leagues for a while now, to just get used to this new change. I mean, it's a pretty drastic change. So it's no surprise to me that some pitchers, I'm not saying Shohei is one of them, but it's no surprise to me if some pitchers are struggling with it. It's also something where if your innings start lasting longer, if you start getting in trouble, guys start getting on base, then you're out there for a while pitching very quickly. So you're much more tired than you normally would be in years past. You're throwing a pitch every 15, 20 seconds as opposed to every 30 to 45 seconds. So you're getting in trouble on the mound and also rushing, which, for your endurance, you're much more tired throwing these pitches than you normally would have been. He's on pace right now for between 55 and 60 homers. I don't even know. You can't even put that into words. So minus 500 means if you bet $5 on Shohei to win the MVP, you're only going to get $1 in return because he's that heavy of a favorite. It's pretty astronomical odds right now.